Welcome back. It's your girl Magic Mermaid, and today we're about to get into Scorpio November monthly tarot scope reading for all my Scorpio placements. So that goes for Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, and Mercury. Okay, so if you have any Scorpio placements, this reading is for you. Okay, so we're gonna jump right in. I already pre-shuffled the cards, so we are ready to just go ahead and go. So first off, Scorpios, happy birthday. Let me start there. Happy birthday. It's officially about to be Scorpio season. And yeah, it's spooky season. Everyone likes to play like they love this part of the year, but everybody knows this is you guys' season. You own it. You make it look and be what it is. Okay. Queen of Cups, Scorpio. Okay, so very beautiful energy. We have the 10 of Swords. We have Page of Swords, okay. Page of Wands. We have the 5 of Wands. And we have the Knight of Cups. So I'm going to shuffle once more and just get some clarifiers for these, okay. Okay, so clarifying the Queen of Cups, we have the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, then we have the 4 of Cups clarifying the 10 of Swords. We have the Tower card clarifying the Page of Swords. Then we have the 7 of Wands clarified by the Page of Wands. Then we have the Page of Pentacles clarifying the 5 of Wands. And lastly, we have the King of Swords clarifying the Knight of Cups. So let's get the remaining oracle cards, which are abundance, okay, friendship, okay, and then we have healing, okay, and lastly we have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Okay, then we have Imrama, which says, where are you being called to journey to? Okay, and lastly, we have Inner Temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart, Scorpio. This is not the first month you've gotten that message, Scorpio, as far as devotion and being developing some sort of spiritual regime or discipline. Okay, so let's just get started, because this Queen of Cups, this is your energy, okay, whether it's the feminine or the masculine echo of yourself, it does not matter. It's saying that this is what you are feeling coming into the month of November. And I just have a feeling, okay, so it's clarified by the 3 of Pentacles. So I just feel like this is talking about feeling that feeling of beauty and devotion and emotional fulfillment, and really feeling like things are finally moving to the next level because of the individual work that you've done within a group project is really making a difference. And so you are feeling very emotionally content. You're feeling very very sensual, I would say, coming into the month of November. I feel like you feel a sense of gratitude. You feel a sense of alignment. You feel a sense of flow. You feel that things are finally working in your divine favor. And so just this Queen of Cups energy is showing, you know, you feel very confident in yourself. You feel sure of yourself, and you feel emotionally balanced. And that makes you feel powerful, because you can see that by this feeling or this new way of being, this new mindset, that you are affecting change within the projects that you are involved in. So this could be multiple things simultaneously. Oh my gosh. So it could be that your relationship is starting to show positive results because you've been really working hard to hold things together, or just show up in the best version that you possibly can. And so then also this is showing up in your career, in your business sector, and then so it's also spilling over into your family life and into all of your relationships. And so I feel like it's a very well-rounded energy where you are just feeling like, yes, I've been consistently applying pressure and putting forth effort in these multiple areas of my life, and I'm finally starting to see these things pay off and see the pathway be carved out. Okay, so then we have the 10 of Swords clarified by the 4 of Cups. Okay, so this is talking about, Scorpio, there may be something that previously you were like, no thank you. Can we get a zoom in here? Previously you may have been like, no thank you. The 4 of Cups is about being disinterested. It's about, if you look here, like there's greenery, you can't see that far, but there's greenery in the middle, and then everything around it is becoming desolate in like a desert. So it's saying like where there once was greenery, it's being desolate, or it's being deserted because it's no longer able to provide the abundance or the nurturing or the resources that are needed to sustain existence or life or anything in that area. So that's what that 4 of Cups energy represents, is somewhere where you once were getting a lot of resources, or you really were investing your time and things like that into it, and just you're no longer interested because it doesn't provide the same resources that it previously did. 10 of Swords, which is saying it's an ending. So this is how you were feeling, and then there's an ending related to that feeling. So if you were feeling that way, that's coming to an end. You're recognizing that things are coming to a definite, absolute, like, new chapter, or things are graduating to the next level, and it's very it's super evident. It's not things that would be like super mundane that you can just, they'll go under the carpet and you won't realize that these changes are occurring. No, these are changes that probably everyone can see, because it's a 10. So then it's going to the next level, which is a page, which is the next level of learning. Still an immature level, but it's still saying like you're graduating from some sort of apathy or apathetic feeling, or being disinterested in something. You're graduating from that. And so the next thing will be the Page of Swords, clarified by the Tower. And so the Tower is usually talking about shocking changes or shocking events unfolding at an unexpected time. Definitely not when you're expecting it. Even like when someone tells you something's going to happen, you're like, oh, no way, it can't be talking about me. Like the stuff that's occurring in my life, there's no way that would be something that's unfolding in my life. It's one of those events that it pops up and you be like, 3 days ago, you could have never told me that I was going to be doing this, this, and that. Okay, so it's that type of energy. But I think that with that Page of Swords energy, if you look, she's like having this lightning bolt hit her right in the third eye, and it's sparking lights. Let there be light. Let there be light. So this is causing some form of enlightenment to where, okay, where you were feeling blocked before, you couldn't see what you were trying to see, or you didn't understand how things could possibly come together again, or how things could possibly work, or how things could possibly move forward, until this shocking revelation, this shocking new idea of something, this shocking new understanding of, okay, certain boundaries don't exist, and I can just decide, and I can just choose, and things can be new all over again if I just decide and if I just choose. And that Tower moment is really shocking for you, Scorpio, because you're a fixed sign. So I'm sure that sometimes when you get ideas about yourself, Scorpio, or sometimes when you get ideas about this reality or this experience, then you kind of get really locked into those ideas of perceiving reality. So I think you're having one of those breakthrough moments where you're saying, well, if this, and this happened, then 5 + 1 + 2 equals 8 equals 8. So then why is this not equaling to 8? Why are you telling me that there's other things that it could be besides 8? So you're telling me everything I knew was a lie, so I can actually choose and decide what I want these things to mean. I can give meaning to my experience how I choose, how I want. and you're having that bright idea, that bright awakening in the month of November, okay? And I have a lot of energy coming out of my hands today. Like, it's new. It feels great though. So then we have the Page of Wands clarified by the Seven of Wands. And so Page of Wands is a card that often speaks about being free from fear. Okay, because it's talking about if you see that they're in the darkness, but also there are fireworks. So it's not like they're in the darkness for a bad reason. Obviously, they wanted to, do a show of art, or they wanted to celebrate something, or they just wanted to come together in community or unity, or somehow. Fireworks is something that we usually do when we want to celebrate a victory, or we want to celebrate a breakthrough even. So this is about being free from fear, but Page is very young, immature energy. So if it's Page of Wands, it's about exploring this new way of being. Okay, so you had things that were previously holding you back, Scorpio. And maybe it was even holding you back to the point where you felt like you were in a prison, where you felt like you had imposed boundaries on yourself because of your beliefs and because of how you grew up. Okay, and you had really just been casting this same shadow over yourself for all of your life. And I feel like for the first time in your life, you're understanding that the shadow isn't yours if you are not carrying it with you. I don't know if that's a great analogy, but it's like stop picking up the title or the name of whatever this like bondage is. And if you don't believe in bondage, then you cannot be in bondage. Like, it's just as simple as that, even though it sounds way simpler than it is, but it kind of is like that. This is being clarified by the Seven of Wands. So even if you look, a lot of that energy is coming from her solar plexus chakra. That's why it's like all of this is a triangle, but it's representing her solar plexus. Her solar plexus, I'm saying solar plexus, but I'm meaning to say sacral chakra. But the both of them, especially it's going to be any chakras that are underneath that navel. So that will be solar plexus, root chakra, and sacral chakra, but definitely sacral chakra, because that is very passionate. Aries, full moon, wands, energy, fire sign energy. Okay, so it's talking about understanding that I can defend my position without fear. I don't care what anyone has to say. I don't care how anyone feels. I don't care like whose feelings I hurt. I don't care who I offend. Like, I don't care about any of that, because this is my life and I was put here to live it. So if I am having the insight from my communication with God or with spirit or with whoever the higher being is that I communicate with, if I'm having strong insight that I definitely in this moment should be convicted, have more conviction in this mission that I feel, then I'm going to completely do that. I feel like that's the freedom from fear that you're having, Scorpio, in the month of November. And you're saying, like, I'm going to be free to do and experience how I want. And just because previously I was told that if you have these certain circumstances, then things cannot materialize. And I'm seeing that even when you do have those that criteria, that things are still materializing. So everything that I thought about this experience is incorrect. And so that if I just expand my beliefs, then much more is possible for me, okay? And actually, my beliefs now are restricting what I'm already materializing, okay? So, clarifier for the Five of Wands clarified by the Page of Pentacles. And so, Page of Pentacles, I think in this deck represents like divine feminine energy. And this is like Stevie Nicks right here. So perfect for like October, spooky season, Scorpio season, Stevie Nicks, just like the white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing, ooh, baby, ooh. So, you know, she got her white-winged dove, and then there's a moon there. So this is also a card that often speaks about fertility and like divine femininity. And it's fertility because it's the beginning of a new manifestation, okay? So this has this Five of Wands energy here. So that's all about competition. That's all about, it can be about conflicts. It can be about, this lip gloss be pissing me off. It could be about just opposing forces or opposing ideas, opposing belief systems. So I feel like toward the end of the month in November, you might be having some conflict within yourself, Scorpio, about maybe you're really trying to figure out what is it actually that you want to manifest, because now you're seeing that your possibilities have opened up. So now you feel like I need more clarity, because before I was so sure that I wanted to materialize and manifest this one thing. And now that I see that my possibilities have opened up, am I sure that this is what I want? The thing that I was surefire about manifesting, now that I see that my possibilities have opened up, like, was I selling myself short? Was I settling? Or, you know, was I self-sabotaging? Because those are very valid questions. Was I self-sabotaging, or was I settling? And that's the clarity that you come out of the month of November looking for, Scorpio. And then we, at the end of the month, have the Knight of Cups clarified by the King of Swords. Okay, so King of Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius man energy, air sign man energy, very logical, very detached, very matter of fact, very business first, you know, feelings later. Business. What logically makes sense? Did we write this down on paper? Is it in the fine print? Do we have a contract for this? Can you go check that's air sign energy, okay? Organizational skills, logical thinking, business minded, detached. So, but this is talking about making the best logical decision for yourself, Scorpio, and having complete clarity. Having complete clarity about what it is that you want, what it is that you expect from what you want, and just having a surefire sense of self and a surefire sense of your wants and needs, okay? And because of that, you are making an offer of love to someone here at the end of the month in November, or this person could be making an offer of love to you, but I feel like this person is already offering their love to you, Scorpio. I feel like it's all about you deciding if you want to reciprocate that energy. Do you want to give the love back in return? Is a little bit what you're trying to figure out. And for a lot of you, you are coming out with that clarity at the end of the month. So we have abundance, okay? Goddess of abundance divine, let me thrive, let fortune be mine. And so that is what you're figuring out, because like we said, we were trying to figure out, are you settling or are you self-sabotaging, right? So either way, those are things that will block your abundance, would it not be? So if you are wanting abundance, then self-sabotaging will be a surefire way to block your abundance. If you want abundance, then settling for less would also be a surefire way to block your abundance. So this is all about you getting clarity from within yourself because of whatever inner struggles or inner conflicts you might be having, because your criteria is expanding this month in November, and you're trying to figure out what is it that I actually want. And I want to make sure I'm not settling, and I also want to be sure that I'm not self-sabotaging. So when I get all the details worked out in fine print, and I work on myself and I work on what I believe, then the answer is right here in my lap, what I should do. Okay, and then so we have friendship, which says, bring to me friendship, true sharing, laughter, understanding too. So you could be having a lot of social time in the month of November. This is coming together with friends. You may even be asking for advice from certain friends and things like that. But also this could just even be a romantic relationship that has not become romantic yet. And that is because a firm, steady, grounded foundation is being formed underneath of it. And so it's slow and steady wins the race, and it's friendship first, and it's all of these good things that actually build valuable, strong, foundational relationships. Okay. And then we have healing, which says, candle flame, burn this hour, bring to me your healing power. So it's talking about in the month of November, you will have a lot of healing occurring for you. This feels really good in my opinion. It's very golden light, it's white light, okay, it's purple light, it's very expanding, it's very healing, and it's opening you up, and you're releasing as well. And so it feels very good, it feels very amazing. Okay, so we have birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And so I think that you're really realizing that, Scorpio, like, your dreams are completely plausible. Your dreams are completely attainable. Your dreams are completely within your reach. You are starting to see your dreams walking in front of you, and you're starting to understand, like, nothing is impossible. Because I remember the time when I dreamed that I would have this, and that, you know, it would never be possible. And now I'm here, I'm walking in it, which means that everything I've ever dreamed of has always been possible to me. And that's what you're understanding on a really deep level, Scorpio. So we have inner temple, which I brought up in the beginning about developing spiritual discipline, developing your spiritual routine. You need a daily routine, Scorpio. You need a weekly routine, Scorpio. You need a bi-weekly routine, Scorpio. You need a monthly routine, Scorpio. And we're going to even take it further and say you need an annual routine, Scorpio. You know that's how specific you like it. You know that's how specific you like it. You like it real specific. Okay, and this is what Spirit is saying, that we're in fourth quarter, we're nearing the end of the year. This is the time. Look at your calendar, look at your year, and look at each month. You do the same thing every year, okay? We're all cyclical beings, okay? And it's saying that if you study your yearly cycle more deeply, you will really get a lock on things that you really want to get a lock on, okay? Please meditate in the morning for 5 minutes. If you can do 20, then do 20. Meditate before you go to sleep for 5 minutes. If you can do 20, then do 20. Do yoga every day. Workout. Grounding, earthing, okay? All of these things. Go by the water, your favorite, okay? Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Okay, so then also you are feeling this very push-pull sensation right about now, where there's a certain geological location that might be calling your vibration in. You might be feeling pulled. There could be locations that you can't stop looking at the at pictures, reading about it, following people who live there, looking at TikToks of people who live there, how they live, what they eat, how much is their rent, you know, the things that they do, things like that. So if you're feeling that pull in the month of November, which you are going to be feeling it, but also just pay attention to the signs and to the symbols, and don't push this under the rug about, you know, there is a great migration coming amongst the collective where everybody is going to be migrating. So there's a great migration about to begin unfolding. And so obviously, if you're feeling those pulls, that's your call. That's your calling to go to the location where you're meant to transition to. And so just pay attention to the signs, pick up the clues, You know, don't cast any stones off. Definitely just be aware of everything. That is your reading, Scorpio. I really hope that this made sense for you. I hope that this resonated with you, and I hope that it was helpful. And I hope that also I was able to teach you something, or maybe, you know, you taught me something. Okay. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Magic Mermaid 777. Follow me on TikTok at Magic Mermaid 25. Follow me on Instagram at Magic Mermaid. Subscribe to my channel on YouTube. It's Magic Mermaid, and you can find me on Facebook at Magic Mermaid. Okay.